As I mentioned at the top of the podcast, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is based actually off of Marvel Comics, and this is a brand new animated series that has debuted on Disney Plus. I've not gotten a chance to check this out, and I believe a few episodes are currently available streaming right now. But this is something you've been able to tap into and watch. And so, with all of that out the way, I will pass it over to you. What do you think about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur?
And for those who don't know, Moon Girl is actually known as and quoted as the smartest person in Marvel. So take that with you somewhere. And now, shoot, to me, this TV show, I don't know if it's considered or been confirmed as canon or not, but just know that Moon Girl is smart as hell. And she's a black girl and she has curly hair. And no, this is a really dope show, man. I actually got the privilege to go to the panel about this show at New York Comic Con back in October, in which the was absolutely amazing. To my surprise, I didn't know that Raphael Sadiq was the composer of this TV show, so he pulled up at the panel. I was nerding out. I'm a big fan of Raphael Sadiq, man, but they really just have all the makings of this in this TV show to be such a good cartoon. Again, what's so cool about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is that this is coming in the age of, I don't know if you can call it a renaissance yet, but there's a lot of black cartoons that are coming to the forefront right now. Craig of the Creek comes to mind. Doc McStuffins, My Dad the Bounty Hunter. You will be hearing me give a review on that show at some point, which also just came out. It's really cool to see content, animated content. Shoot, think about Into the Spider-Verse, just content about black characters, black centered character TV shows coming to the forefront. And Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is another one of those ones that is being not only shared by Marvel, but is again about a girl who is very smart. These episodes, there's 6 episodes out right now, and what I love about them, I love the art style. I love what's even more important is the subject matter in these episodes. One of my favorite episodes so far, I think it's episode 5, but it's literally the main character. Her name is Lunella Lafayette, and she is in this episode like fighting her hair. Like as a young black girl, she's literally questioning her hair. Somebody at her school is telling her hair is frizzy and unruly and all these other things, and she's like, oh, I got to go figure this out. And herself as a young black girl of science, she's trying to go figure it out. And she does some things and all her hair falls out. Now she had a bad hair day and she has to figure it out. And I'm like, man, they are really not only giving us a cool story, but it's a cool story that probably can only happen to young black girls, you know what I mean? Or black people in general. So it's been a really fun journey so far, man. Lawrence Fishburne plays the Beyonder in the episode. It's really ridiculous. One of the most important things, not most important things, but what's important about her family is they own a skate rink in the Lower East Side of New York, which is, I think is really dope about the series. Is something that you really don't get out of TV shows like this very often, but something that also Raphael Sadiq is trying to do in the show is make music very important in the show. He told everybody he wants the music to be very memorable about the show. And so pretty much every last act of every episode is not only action, but it's usually oversought by some music. Some of it some of it you don't, but regardless, it's really dope. The animation is really cool in those moments. And it just has the makings to be one of those legendary shows, man. And again, coming at a time where black centered cartoons are just a really a thing to be reckoned with. And so I really am appreciating it. I love how ridiculous I didn't even mention this. It's literally called Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. She literally opened when a dinosaur came out, y'all, and she can understand it. It does nothing but that's all it does, and she can understand it. And that's literally like her sidekick, though. That's her homie. That's her best friend. That's her. She doesn't have a dog. She has a devil dinosaur. That's really what the series is about. It's her becoming a superhero. In that sense, and so it's really dope. Shout out to everybody involved. I even love her name, Lunella Lafayette. I love her name. I love really everything about the show, man. So if you haven't checked it out, please watch Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. It came in Black History Month, probably on purpose. So yeah, man, check it out.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch. It's been really cool because I've seen a couple of like marketing pieces for it and have researched it a bit, and it's really cool to see Lawrence Fishburne, who is a part of the voice cast, be such a champion for the show. I know he's like an executive producer on the
Yep.
series, and he's been speaking about it a lot, really, really beating the drum of the show to get the word out there about it. And it's also interesting to see that it's the first collaboration between Disney Animation and Marvel Animation. There were a lot of conversations about, well, what platform does this work for? Should it be a part of the MCU technically? Because there is a little bit of
Hmm.
overlap I noticed. And where should it live? Should it be on Disney Plus? Should it be on Disney Channel? Like, what does that all look like? And they found a really appropriate platform for it. But to have that partnership, be established between those two production companies is also really cool because I think that creativity is gonna only help the show flourish. And now it's already been renewed for a season two, which is fantastic. So people are definitely taking to it. And I think it's also reassuring to know that it got a season two in a time where, Disney Plus is actually in the phase of making some big transitions and some big cuts. Some things have not gotten renewed lately. Some things have been canceled in an effort to cut costs. But this seems like it's definitely making an impact and people are watching it and really being attracted to it. So I definitely want to check it out and get to it eventually. But folks, those are our thoughts on Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. If you checked out this animated original series on Disney Plus, definitely hit us up and let us know what you think.